Next case, Congressman Byron Donalds, Republican from Florida, joins me now. Sir, the House votes on funding DHS today. Are they going to be, the Republicans, are they going to be on board on a deal that does not fully fund ICE?
I'm not voting for that. Stu, let's be very clear. I got to correct your reporter. The Senate didn't vote last night. It was 2 a.m. There were 5 senators on the floor. They moved this by voice vote, which means Senate leadership, Republican and Democrat, agreed that everybody was just going to stay in their beds while 5 people moved this package without ICE and CBP. I find this to be very disgusting, and it abdicates the responsibility that United States senators have been given by the people in their states. A lot of times people are saying, how come Washington never gets anything done? Stuart, let me tell you the facts. The truth is, in the House, we move a lot of policy. And there's a lot of things that actually do not get a vote on the floor of the House because we know there is no will in the Senate to actually clear the filibuster. That is the problem. It's always the problem. So they did this BS in the cover of darkness while everybody's asleep, and then America's saying, well, what's the House going to do? My position is fund all of Homeland Security, because the Democrats realize they overplayed their hand, because now they have long lines in most airports in America because they want to play politics because they hate Donald Trump. That's what's really going on. Number 2, here's the real truth, America. ICE is funded through 2029 because we funded it through budget reconciliation last year. So we've been dealing with these games, Democratic political games, and Senate Republican leadership let them off the hook by doing a voice vote at 2 a.m. I'm a no. We'll see what they come up with today.
So if it's a defeat today in the House, then what? What happens?
The Senate needs to get back on the plane and come back. You can't just you can't move a voice vote at 2 a.m. Every senator goes on their long vacation so they can do their codels, their fundraisers, or whatever they got going on, and then just say, we did our job, we're leaving. No, you didn't. You didn't do your job. They have a responsibility to fund the Department of Homeland Security. They did a partial funding. And let's be very clear, the Democrats, it's not just TSA. It has been Coast Guard. It has been customs agents. Things that protect the homeland, they refused to do it, and in the cover of darkness, they ran away. That's what's wrong with this town. That's why people are frustrated with Washington, D.C., and most of our problems on Capitol Hill are found in the United States Senate.
Okay, I'll move on. A new Fox poll found more than half of us are dissatisfied with how things are going in the country right now. More than half dissatisfied. Now, on top of that, people feel that Washington is out of touch, and the numbers show they feel Republicans are more out of touch than Democrats. Why do you think there's that kind of disconnect, Congressman?
Well, I think obviously when you're the party in power, people think that stuff is your responsibility. I just want to tell people the truth here. Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, and Senate Democrats have been playing games for the past 15 months. They've orchestrated 2 long-run government shutdowns. We now have TSA agents who have missed a cumulative amount of 4 paychecks because of Democrat gamesmanship. That's what's really going on up here. If you look at every other aspect of the country, borders are secured, the country's actually safe, not like what happened when the Democrats were in full control. I can go on. And I'll bring up one other point, Stu. The Save America Act, where's that?
Yeah.
The only people in America that oppose voter ID and guaranteeing you're an American citizen to vote in our elections are elected Democrat officials. They're the only group that doesn't want to do it. Everybody else in America wants to because they're playing political games and they're not taking the business of the American people seriously.
Go get him, Congressman. Thanks for joining us this morning, Congressman Byron Donalds.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.